We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Washington Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
In the second
Here's D. Gordon now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. A dive, but he's back. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Adams has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Robbie Cano now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Hit to short. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground-out victim. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Line drive to left. Adams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that misses for ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Second.
Now batting, Michael Taylor. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch is sent on the ground toward Castro. It's short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gordon has a play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And Castro's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ripped down the line. but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner at first with no outs here. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ben Gamble goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gordon going back on it. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Little tapper down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play. Here's Matt Adams now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Adams.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Digging in, Mike Leake. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Mike Leake.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Zimmerman ranges to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder,
Striding in
1.
once again, Gerard Dyson. He singled his last time up. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Turner fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Swings through the slider there.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And they got him. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So digging in now, Dan Straley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gordon moves over and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance.
Fielder.
Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
In there, no balls and a strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And this is fouled back and out of play. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kyle Seager checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Now foul tip, but Wieters is able to put the squeeze on it, and they get the strikeout here.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Belt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Nationals here in the fourth. Right fielder, number 34.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. This is pulled into right. Dyson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ryan Zimmerman becomes out number 2 this inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Flipped out the other way towards short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Coming to the plate now, Mike Leake. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Into the box now, D. Gordon. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit softly to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Trey Turner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Matt Adams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Striding into the box, Matt Wieters. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Robinson
Cano waits on the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-1. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the changeup is way low that time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. For Cano, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Belt becomes the first out of the inning. Ben Gamble swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught it between.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here now is Mike Zunino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Leake. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Oliver
attention,
Perez
please.
will come
Now
on in
pitching for
relief
the
as he'll make
Nationals,
his second appearance of the season
46,
so far.
Oliver
First delivery
Perez.
to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A fastball that just misses inside.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Oliver Perez.
Leading off
He's
for
getting his
Washington.
first plate appearance
Your
of the
attention,
game here
please.
in the 6th. Brian Goodwin, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Cano now at second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next
Here's
for the
Daniel
Nationals,
Murphy now. He comes in
second
0 for
baseman.
2 thus far.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another
batting,
chance? Michael
center
Taylor.
fielder,
He's 0 for 2
Michael
thus far in this
Taylor.
one. Leak into his motion. First pitch on the way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coda Glover will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Coda Glover.
Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder number 9, D. Gordon.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Great spot with that pitch down and away.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Standing in,
15,
Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Castro.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. At the plate, Brandon Belt. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in and looking for more. Ben Gamble, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Out of play off to the right. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. Gordon is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Trey Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Matt Adams now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Adams.
Leak pauses. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The catcher, number 3.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Pitcher.
Digging in, Mike Leake. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. The fastball here is to take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 1-1, here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next,
striding in, Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. There is Seager. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Hoda Glover.
Adam Eaton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Eaton.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is pulled into right, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the 2nd out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Eddie Romero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Romero.
Drilled to the left side and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Robinson Cano.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Started that swing a bit too early. Ready on 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Calling for it, Longoria. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Starlin Castro. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Michael Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Gamble is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First pitch on its way. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
First baseman.
Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Castro's got it. Throw on to first. Takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go on.